Hello and welcome to the channel. This is going to be the first video on this channel, and in the coming videos I will upload more such questions, more such solved questions, and also I will upload some electronics projects and explain the working of the same. So the question says, consider a counter with a combination of D, T and D flip-flops connected as shown. If the initial combination is 0, 0, 1, then the output after 3 clock pulses is, and these are the options. So as you can see, we have a D flip-flop, T flip-flop and another D flip-flop. And what they are saying is that the initial combination is 0, 0, 1, right? 0, 0, 1, okay, MSB first. So Q2, Q1, Q0 is 0, 0, 1, right? Let me write that down here. Okay, so in these type of questions, we have to see the input to the flip-flop, right? So 0 will come here. And let us cancel this to avoid confusion. Similarly, let us write 1 here and 0 here as the input to our flip-flop. Now to analyze the output, we need to know the truth table of the D flip-flop and the T flip-flop, right? So as you know, for the D flip-flop we have the input as clock and D, and we have the next state Q plus or Qn plus 1 is the same thing. When the clock is 0, then D is don't care, and then the Q plus is your past state or just Q. When clock is high and D is 0, then your next state is also 0. When clock is 1 and D is 1, then your next state is also 1. Okay. And similarly for the T flip-flop, let us write down when clock is 1 and T is 0, then your Q plus is your past state, and when clock is 1 and T is also 1, then your next state is the complement of the previous state. Okay, your next state is the complement of the previous state. So we have 0 as the input of the D flip-flop, then the output will be 0. And let us cancel this. We have 1 as the input to the T flip-flop, and the output will be, as you can see, complement of the past state, and the past state was 0, right? Past state was 0, so we will have 1. Let us cancel this, and for 0 we will have 0 because it is the D flip-flop. Now let us write what do we have after the next clock pulse. We have 0, 1 and 0. So let us write that down here. 0, 1 and 0. Now this 0 will come here, right? And we cancel this. 0 will come here. Cancel this. This 1 will come here and cancel this. Now let us again analyze the output. For 0 we will have 0. Cancel this. For 0 we will have the past state which was 1, right? Cancel this. For 1 we will have 1 because it is the D flip-flop. Then we have 1, 1 and 0. 1, 1 and 0. Now again let us see the input. This will come here as the input. Cancel this to avoid confusion. This 0 will come here. Cancel this, and this one will come here. Cancel this. Now let us analyze the output for the third clock pulse, right? Which is what we want. So for 1 we will have 1. Cancel. For 0 we will again have the past state which was 1 only. 1, and for 1 we will again have 1 here. So we have 1, 1 and 1. And as you can see that this was the initial state. Then after the first clock pulse we come here, after the second clock pulse we come here, and after the third clock pulse we get this. So this is our answer, option B.